What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, y'all, we talking about how I just had a realization. Okay? Realization. So, I was just sitting here thinking, like, sometimes you really have to stop and smell the roses. And I feel like we don't really do that a lot. We don't really do that often. And with the way life just be going in general, everything just be happening so fast. We always just on go. We never really stop to realize how far we've come from where we used to be. And I say that because I was watching some video. I forgot what the video was about. It was like, yeah, I forgot what the video was about. But anyway, long story short, it just had me think like, wait a minute. I'm low key in what, like, you know how they say you're in that prayer that you ask for or that you pray for? I'm like, yo, I really am in the prayer that I asked for. Like, I ask God for peace. I have that now, like, for since I was 19, so that's 14 years. I have not had peace really since I was a kid, if we being honest. I ain't really been peaceful, but we ain't gonna get into that. But as far as like you know, since I've really been on my own and just, I've always been moving and not really getting to enjoy what's around me and the people around me and stuff like that. And what's crazy is I actually started to come to the realization of this back when I first was having my kids. Cause like one of the things my mom did do, I will say, is she had to make sure that she was, like, she wanted to make sure that she was home with us. When we came home from school. So that's always something that like stuck with me. Like, I never wanted to be in a position where I'm just working and not really, one, taking care of myself, or two, taking care of my kids. And the funny thing is, at the time, I didn't realize, like, you know, like I told you, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, and I feel like that was, like, I've been wanting to be a lawyer since I was like 5. So it's always been something that I want to do, always been interested in it, right? So now to the point of getting into it, even doing a whole semester, like, or not a whole, I did half of a semester. I had realized, like, wait a minute, like, this is going to take away from me being a mom. And I didn't want to be one of those moms that was always trying to make it. And God know my hustle though too. That's the thing. Like, he know once I'm out there in it, I'm out there in it. So but I never wanted to be away from my kids to the point where they're asking me for time. And I know being a lawyer, and if you don't have that like support on your back, which y'all know I don't, it would definitely take a lot out of me and a lot away from me. And the thing about time is, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. So yeah, like, once it's gone, that's it. Like, you're done. Yeah, once it's gone, it's gone. So I'm just looking like, you know, that part would have sucked to the point where I can't really, you know, I'm so grounded in graduating, or grounded in like trying to, you know, make it as a lawyer and stay on top of my work, but I wouldn't have had that family support. And I see that now, but I didn't see that at the time at first, but then I did, because it just wouldn't have worked for me. Like, it would have really bothered me. And then you spend all that time, you know, trying to get that. Because my thing is, if God is going to give me, you know, if God is going to bless me with kids, then I have to make sure that I do right by them. Because one, they didn't ask to be here. And two, God is trusting me with a job. You know what I'm saying? And like, you got to take every job serious, regardless of who it's coming from. So, but especially the ones that's coming from God. You know what I mean? So for me, I just felt like it was going to be too much. It was going to be too much. But then even like the job, it's like I'm sitting here working, and I'm barely home with the kids. And I'm just looking like, I don't like this. It wasn't a good feeling. Like, I never felt comfortable enough to the point where I'm like, yeah, I could just chill here. Like, this is what I want. It never gave me that freedom. And like, freedom has always been kind of my thing, because I don't want to be confined to, for real, I don't really want to be confined to whatever society say. Two, it's like, at the same time, you know, we only get one life, so I only get this one chance with y'all at these ages. And I don't want to spend that on trying to make it to the point where, you know, you may resent me for not being around. And that really like bothered my spirit. So even when I got into these jobs and I'm working a 9 to 5, I'm like, this ain't it. Like, and I never been a person that was like, didn't want to work. I would love to work, but my spirit always kind of been just doing something for myself that would give me more freedom with my kids and for my kids, so I can be there to support them mentally, and emotionally, but also, you know, at the same time, I want to be able to support financially too. So me having those feelings for a long time to getting to the point where like I'm getting some of it, but I'm not, you know, enjoying it all the way, because like I just wasn't happy in where I was, and know that the type of work ethic I have, I could be so much further. That once I really gave up and gave it to God, I'm looking like, this is something that I asked for. Like, God, you already gave me the peace that I asked for. No, hands down. Yo, I say that. I probably gonna say that every video. Just because I can't even, I don't, if it's just like a feeling I cannot explain, I just gotta keep saying it. But then, I got time with my kids. Like, I homeschool my kids, and when they want to go back in school, I let them go back in school. But either way, y'all gonna get this education. Okay? Whether it's at home, and I mean, I think part of them love the at home. I'm not gonna lie. I think they do like at home, because they like having to do work for just maybe 2 to 4 hours for real, depending on the day. And then not having nothing to do. Where I have a problem with is like, now it's the financial part, but it's because I don't have enough to do the other things that I was doing back then. So like, I would work like a dog Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, I'll try to either like one of those days, mainly Saturday. Y'all know how Sundays are. I would try to do something with the kids, whether it's take them to the park, or if we planned something and we went to like an amusement park or something like that, I would do all of that. But y'all, I'm drained, because not only am I doing, you know, I'm doing everything after work too, and it just started to become like a cycle that I just was not happy with. And so that's one of the things that I asked God for, and I just happen to look like, yo, that's really what I'm living like. They do school, and they want to start up in public school again this year, so I'll let them do that. Which then, you know, kind of gives me more time to do what I need to do throughout the day, and gives me a break, which is like, you know, y'all know, gives the parents a little break or whatever, but I can get more stuff done around the house, focus more on the things that I'm trying to accomplish and where God wants me to be. So that's something. And then me having that freedom of not being bound to like a job, a regular 9 to 5, which again is not nothing wrong with it. It's just something that I didn't want to do. And I asked God that, and then I'm turning around and I'm in that. Now it's scary, because, you know, you used to being a certain type of way or having a certain amount of money, but then that's just where the faith come in God. Like, He gonna handle it. And that's really, and that's like, that's part of the testing and pruning part of it too, because it's like, He gonna show you, I got it. Like, I'm not gonna bring you all the way here for me not to provide for you. Like, that don't make sense. You got me here, so you got to get me through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier said than done, I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, it's doable. And I'm doing it right now. And it take a whole lot of faith. It take a whole lot of faith. It take a whole lot of faith, y'all. But you can do it. Because the faith pleases God. You please God, He going to give you exactly what you want. So yeah, so I'm just sitting here thinking like, yo, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I was grateful for just the peace. Like, Him just giving me the peace would have been cool with me. I'd have been like, oh, all right. Like, I don't need nothing else. I'm just happy to be peaceful, have more clarity, can see people for who they are. I'm able to really see with a different set of eyes. I'm no longer blinded by a title. I'm no longer blinded by maybe what you've done for me in the past or whatever the case is. It's all clear skies. There's no more smoke and mirrors. I could see right through a person. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that right there is enough to just feel like I can handle the whole world, because at least I can see what you got going on. I can see what your intentions are. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll take it at face value the very first time. Like, I'm not going to act like... We're going to take a quick break real quick from the content, but I'm going to plug myself in because I have to, okay? So... y'all, I got an ebook. If y'all ever faced eviction, or y'all know somebody that faced eviction, this ebook is going to save your life if you're trying to get into a new apartment this year. Okay, this only took me a month. This is all information that I've researched. Everything is from what I did. It's all my experience. It is not something that I just got from somebody else and put together. No. This is all from my experience. I was evicted before. I got to remove. These things are not supposed to be reporting on your credit report, but unfortunately, these companies think they slick, okay? But we got to be slicker. So this is what this ebook is for. I have an email in this ebook. It's dedicated to a lifetime of me. Like, y'all can hit me up if y'all need help, and I'm going to help you along the way. I also got a video explaining everything that's in the ebook and some of the steps on how I did some of the stuff. Okay, so if you need to get you into a new home or know somebody, y'all need to click the link below in the description bar so that y'all can go ahead and check that ebook out. It's only $97, y'all, but it's packed with mad information, okay? It's going to show you how to get it removed so that you can get into a new place. Because when that apartment complex go to check that report, okay, that eviction not going to show up, okay? It's not going to show. It's not going to be found anywhere, okay? I feel like just because you made a mistake, or, you know, some things happen, life be life, and you shouldn't be punished and not be able to get a new place and stay, you know, miserable somewhere, or whatever the case may be, depending on the living situation, for years. Because sometimes these places, they'll go back and tell you, oh, we want 5 years worth of rental history. Like, nah, something just happened at that time. Don't punish me for that. I think we all deserve second chances, third chances, whatever, you know, case may be, depending. So if y'all need that, or if y'all know somebody that need that, don't forget to click the description box below to purchase. And yeah, thank you. Now we'll go back to the content. I was just happy. Like, that's right there was enough for me. I would be satisfied with just that. Because I've always been a problem solver. I've always had problems. Like, I mean, we all do, but, you know, it's just always been a problem. So I'm always figuring out how to navigate, period. But to be able to navigate with clarity, well, you can't beat that. To be able to just see and not be blinded by nothing else. I'm not blinded by anything else. Not how I feel about you. Not how much I care about you. Not what you've... I can't say what you've done for me because there ain't been too many people who've done too much. But even that, like, you know, it's not... There's no other outlying factor that would have me not believe what a person is telling me or showing me at face value. And that's one of the best things, you know, like, best traits you can have navigating this world. Because so many people put on so many masks that you don't even... You look like, what you got going on? Like, what is wrong with people? Why aren't y'all just comfortable being yourselves? You know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm just happy just by that. But then when I'm looking, like, when I watch that video, I'm like, hold on, I got more than that. I can get up whatever time I want to get up. I can go wherever I need to go. The only thing that I don't have at the very moment is the financials to do the extras. I have the financials to make sure like, God provides the financials for us to have to live, which I'm grateful for. But to do the extras on taking trips to, you know, with my kids and stuff like that. But then God always brings me back to, like, because I never want to sound like I'm ungrateful. I never want to sound like that. But I told my kids too, I said, y'all got to understand, y'all been on a plane at, when I think my daughter was turning 6, 5, my son was 3. Or did she turn 6? 4? Yeah, it might have been that. I think my youngest son was 2, and they 2 years apart. So I think my oldest son was 4, and then my daughter was turning 6. Yeah, that was y'all first time on a plane. I ain't never get on a plane till I was an adult. Like, and that's nothing. It's no shade, but it's just like that's what it was. That's already an accomplishment that I didn't stop and look at. I'm just like, dang, I want these kids to, because sometimes kids would be, I'm bored. When you trying to work on yourself and trying to work on certain things, I'm like, yeah, I don't even know how I was just over here trying to pick myself up. I'm over here struggling. I was trying to pick myself up, and now that I'm finally picked back up and doing stuff that I like that I enjoyed, that I felt was ripped from me from survival mode, like, y'all don't even understand. Give a girl some grace. You know what I'm saying? The kids is kids. They don't know nothing. But it's just like them asking certain things. And it'll kind of get me into a little moment where I'm like, dang, I did say I want to do X, Y, and Z. But then God bring me back like, yo, you got everything that you want. And that really just humbled me. So that video, watching the video just really humbled me because I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. Like, I have the time with y'all. I'm able to get up whenever I want. I'm able to take out of school, come back and do whatever I want. I'm able to now work out and work on myself and lose weight. Y'all lost 7 pounds. Like, I know. We still working on this chin. Y'all see the double chin. We still working on it. But that's not the point. The point is your girl's down 7 pounds. Okay? I'm back up to doing my makeup. Y'all see me? I'm now back to doing my hair. At one point, I was not doing my hair, y'all. I used to stay up on my hair, wash my hair every single week. I even had a schedule. I was conditioning my hair once a month. Yo, I couldn't do it. It wasn't, I didn't want to do nothing. All year round, I was dressing in sweatpants and regular clothes or just outfits because I was at home. Not just outfits, but like, I don't want to say, like bummy wear type stuff. I was doing that all year. Because I just was tired. Like, I didn't care about my appearance. I didn't keep up on getting my eyebrows waxed. Or waxing my own eyebrows because I do it myself. Or getting my nails done, my toes done. I'm just now getting back into doing that type of stuff. And it's just going to get better. Like, it's just going to... But it's just like, yo, I didn't have that chance to do none of that. I was so worried and focused on everybody else that I saw that I was slowly deteriorating, but I just couldn't help myself. I couldn't do it. It was just everybody else needed me, and I just was not fulfilling what I liked, what I loved to do. My interests just did not matter, and nobody was helping me bring that back up. But one thing about it, 2 things for sure, confidence always been here, okay? But now it's just like, I didn't have it, yo. And then now I'm looking at it like, yo, I got it all back. I might not be going nowhere right now, but that's okay. But I get up and I at least try to put my makeup on and do little different stuff. I used to love playing in it, just playing in it. Having a good time. Just creating certain stuff. Doing my hair. Now I might do my hair a certain, like, I might have, like, kind of the same style. Because I'm at the point where I had cut my hair last year. So I'm trying to, like, grow it back. Not trying, because I did. If y'all would have seen, like, the middle, I had that joint, like, when it was wet, it was, like, right here. So y'all see how much it grew out. Like, it wasn't, I wish I would have took a picture, but at that point, I had just cut all my little dead ends or whatever. But just focusing on getting my hair back to where it was, like, nice and healthy. I started losing some of my edges over here. Now, that was for my son, but I started at least paying attention to, paying more attention to it and really trying to fix it. Buying vitamins. Didn't care about no vitamins. Making sure I'm getting my protein in. Didn't care nothing about that. Working out, I was trying here and there, but I was so drained with everything else that I wasn't being consistent. I'm being consistent now. That's why I said I lost, 7 pounds, and that's an accomplishment. Losing any kind of weight is an accomplishment. I can maintain some weight, but losing it, Lord, it was like, it just felt like it was taking forever. Now I'm able to do that because I have nobody else in my way. The only ones that I pay attention to or give my energy to is my kids, and that's because they need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still raising them. I can't slack on that, trying to put myself ahead. I can multitask. I've always been able to do that because what they need is something so miniature. It's not nothing crazy, but for me to do that and to be able to pick myself back up day by day, y'all, that's not an easy task. Like, this little piece of hair just don't want to. You just want to be the star of the show. We're gonna have to put you back here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, it's not easy. And by the grace of God is the reason why I'm doing it. By the grace of God is the reason why I'm doing it in the first place. Like, that's my thing. It's literally God just. I was such at a low point. Because it was the whole world on my shoulder and I felt like I couldn't handle it no more. Because it was too many people in my circle that was pulling from me and not pouring. And I could not see that for the life of me. I just could not see it. And when I started, when I finally just gave, I promise y'all know what's them, what are they, ravens? What are they, crows that be picking at the dead? That's low key what I was. I was about to be a dead body on that, just, I wanted to be a dead body on the ground, just looking up at the sky. That's it. That's how I felt. I wanted to just lay in the grass and look at the sky for the rest of my life. And that was in that moment. It's obviously not forever, but it was like, in the moment, I didn't want to do nothing else. Trying to think of how to get out of stuff when I'm not even the one putting myself in situations. Trying to put myself back together when the pieces has just been taken. Pouring back into my cup with holes in it. You got to repair yourself first before you can pour back into your cup. Or before somebody else can pour back into your cup. And for me, it was just going to be me. And I don't need no words of like, I need actions. I don't need you saying you can do it. I know I can, but I need help. I need the physical help to get myself back to where I should be. I never foreseen my life being this way. I never foreseen myself not dressing up and not being the best version of myself. And I've still got here. So it's like, at the end of the day, I never, at the end of the day, this is what I asked for. And I'm really living in it. It's not what I envisioned. Let me put it like that. It's not what I envisioned. Because, of course, you look at yourself like, yeah, I want to be in a big house with a pool, with these cars, and this family, everything straight. Yeah, what I envisioned is not it, but it's still here. And I'm very much grateful. Okay? I told y'all, just the peace alone would have got me. But then when you add the freedom of getting to do what you want every day, I never wanted to work on the regular norms. Like, never. Just never did. Being able to create certain stuff. Like, I have a couple business models or, businesses in mind that I want to create that I'm working on. God got me working on something else that's totally different. It's giving me that time. Like, he done freed up my time to be able to do the stuff that I want to do in the interest. My time being freed of not having a time limit on doing certain stuff. I can get up. I'm, like I said, putting the makeup on. That's something I used to do all the time, and I love doing it. Doing my hair. I got more time to do my hair. If I wanted to slide and put something to the side one day, I can do it and then do something else the next day. Like, that's what I asked for. I told y'all, the only thing low key that's missing is the monetary value that I can feel is right there. Like, y'all gotta start working with God. I'm telling you, like, oh my goodness. I know people talk like this all the time, and I hate to, no, I'm not gonna say hate, but I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I promise you, when you get right with God, it is different. It's different. It's different. It is different. It is different, y'all. That's like all I can. I can't even. I can't even believe that I'm in the position that I'm in right now. I would have never foreseen this for my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to get better. Like, I could feel a shift. Like, I could feel something's coming. And I'm not giving none of that to nobody but God. Like, nobody can say they contributed to where they got me mentally by itself. Like, nobody can say they helped me get here mentally other than God. And obviously me putting one foot in front of the other. But that right there just got me to a place that I couldn't have seen it. I was so drowned and drained in everybody else's emotions and feelings and problems and issues. Looking at mine was like, it wasn't gonna happen. So sometimes you really just gotta stop and smell the roses and see where God got you, yo. Like, where he's holding you. I've told y'all before, like, God had his hand on me for so long, and I did not realize it, and I'm just starting to realize it now. And even though God knows I'm grateful, he knows my heart. I'm just saying, like, I'm just speaking it out loud that I'm really in a position that I already asked for, because this is what I wanted and needed, and he gave it to me already. And I'm so used to just always looking ahead, I'm not even peeping where I'm at. Most people can't even do this. You can't get up and do what you want. A lot of people can't get up and do what they want. And that's something that I have to cherish, because, again, that's not offered to everybody. Now, it's not to say everybody can't come get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it's here already for me. And I would have never seen that in the past 14 years of my life. I would have never seen me being here. And it's well deserved. I mean, God knows everything I've been through, so it's way past due. But my mind was not there to even see me deserving it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm here and I'm just like, dang, God, you the man. You the man, y'all. So yeah, y'all, definitely, man, look, stop and smell the roses. Look where you at. Is this something that you ask God for? If it is, thank him. Thank him. Because just take a look. Take a look back to where it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whoo, wow, you couldn't pay me to go back there. You could not pay me. I know I had some things across them 14 years that was good that came along, but y'all couldn't pay me to get back anywhere back there. I would not re-experience that at all. But it has taught me some things and some lessons that was, well overdue. And that I could use in the future and teach to my kids. And I think that's the best part about it. I'd rather go through all the crazy stuff to be able to transfer that down to my kids so they can move differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all to hurt for nothing. I know we all gonna go through our own stuff, but at the end of the day, y'all got that. You understand? Y'all got, as long as I'm here on this earth, y'all got me forever. And it's never gonna be, I'm never not gonna help. And with the foundation that God got me building, this is the thing about it. When you build your foundation with God, we talking brick and cement. Something that cannot, you understand me? Brick and cement that cannot be broken. When we talking about building it off the world, we talking about sand and hay. Alright? Big Bad Wolf can't come over here and blow this house down. You feel me? Like, I'd rather go through all of this for my house to be solid at the end of the day. Under God, under Jesus Christ. And pass that along to my kids, and then they getting the same. Man, I can't answer nothing better. I promise you, living like this, I wouldn't even. And that's the thing about it. Like, God already know the type of person you are and type of heart you got. He sees it. And that's something like, he know. He already know. I would be content with this. I tell y'all all the time, I'd be content with a hut. As long as it's warm, it's warm when it need to be. It's cold when it need to be. I got water and I got some food. I'm grateful for whatever. Period. So, stop and smell the roses. Think about what you ask God for. See if that's where you are. And just be grateful. Continue to work. Obviously, we can always have more. Continue to work, but always stay humble and stay grounded and rooted in him. And y'all, promise you, y'all not moving. Y'all not moving nowhere. When I tell you y'all not moving, y'all not moving. No, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all understand? Hey, I can't even go back about what. So it's like knowing something. It's like knowing something and you can't unknow it. Like I can't go back to the old. I can't. Like it will never sit well with me to be able to go back. And you couldn't pay me. So yeah, y'all. If y'all like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you in my next one.